So I'm attacking with the warriors on the Netherlands' eastern flank first, basically to distract their defences whilst my actual navy creeps up behind. Well, don't you love it when you see the Netherlands finishing districts just as you begin to attack? It's like, I don't want to tell you how to play your own game, but I feel like I should inform you at this point that there are bigger problems for you to deal with. Oh, did you just see how much damage that did? Bang, bang. Let's take that city immediately. The galley is outside Amsterdam, and we're going to basically blow a hole in this city at the same time. Oh, yeah. This is going to be nice and simple. Loyalty-wise, 7 turns, you say? I refuse. In goes Victor. Lovely. Libraries provide +1 science, you say? Insta builds a library. I haven't got any libraries because I've been building boats. Oh, amazing. One attack on Amsterdam there, and we're just going to quickly move my units around just to clear this lovely horsey chariot-y thing. Take Amsterdam with the galley. Beautiful. That's already the capital taken, and I'm not going to need more than 2 Hyongs. They're going to just move up to Rotterdam, or anywhere, to be fair. Could be Liverpool or Rome. It's difficult to say. Special session of the World Congress. Oh no! Oh no! There's a military emergency. Oh dear. Actually, Kupe did just declare on me. Oh no! What a shame. It's almost like my units were kind of in this area roughly anyway, just in case that happened. Ah dear. Actually, I was more expecting Mongolia to go against me, but nope. They behaved themselves. Do you want to join in against Kupe? Yeah, they do. Oh, chaos. So chaos upon the world. That's what I say. Goodbye, Rotterdam. It was lovely to meet you. Actually, Italy. Oh, no, I can just skip across the river. Look at that. Lovely. Cartography. I own 2 harbours now. And all the mines. I didn't build any of it. It was all taken. That was 3 turns though. It took me to take all of those cities. Literally, it was the fact that I still can't go into ocean tiles. That was the only thing that was causing me a problem here. There's cartography. I can now go into the ocean, which is remarkable that I couldn't do that before, I find, but never mind. Engineering, apprenticeship, education. These are all things that I need. Oh no, a quadrireme. Oh no, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I feel so scared. If only I didn't have my unique frigates. Oh well, one thing at a time. I'm just going to wipe Candy off the face of the earth briefly. Thank you so much. It's just a nice little city for me. I don't really care about emergencies at this point. I'm already going fast. Move you to here and fire. Move you to there and fire. Do I need to fire a second time? I think I do. Actually, I've got the movement. Might as well. Let's just move you to there and fire. And these little beautiful traders, I'm just going to pinch these. Nom nom nom. And then take the city. Lovely stuff. We love it. You love to see it. Now it gives me access to Haarlem, The Hague, where all the Dutch cities are. There's one directly south of it as well. I think they've got 4 cities left. Interesting. Is this going to give away the other position? There's sort of one down here as well. Okay, that's good. They've only got 12 population left. Kupe did have 38. They will now have 30. So we're chomping through that nicely as well. And just to show you how effective the strategy I pulled off was, a Yong is 600 faith. I spent 280 faith on a quadrireme. Even maybe 240. I think it was 280, wasn't it? Yeah. No, 240. It would have been 240 faith we spent. So we saved 360 faith, and then it was only 100 and something gold with the card to upgrade it from there. It's such an efficient way of turning around a navy from almost nothing. And look, I've actually now got a couple of caravels, which is good because now my cities are just invincible. No one can even break through them. How much gold per turn is Mongolia giving me? Pretty much everything. I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to leave them till last. We're going to go and kill pretty much anyone else we can find. I think I'm going to call this like fleet beta, and they can head over just into the sea and see what they can find for me. You think I should probably get the Warlord's Throne? I probably should. My capital's just been generating stats for me. That's all it needs. Science, culture, nothing else really. One more Dutch city taken. Luckily, it looks like there is access on the coast for this city over there, and a spare settler. Thank you so much. It's very considerate of you. It's often the best bit about going to war in this sort of age of the game, is you kind of catch the AI out a little bit as they're building up all the infrastructure, and like they're doing really nice things like moving settlers around the map still, and making things just even better for you. Where are you, world? Show me where your cities are. It's like beautifully menacing, just moving my navy slowly around the map, just trying to find the rest of the AI. They're out there somewhere. I haven't met them. You know, sometimes my mind just does really stupid things. I was literally about to make a comment about the fact that the AI was doing really well because it just hadn't met me yet. And then the first and only thing I could then think of was the Bublé song, where I think that's a line. And then I was thinking, I don't think Michael Bublé had this in mind when he was going through his song. I just hadn't met you yet, so you're safe from the Indonesian horde. Don't worry, it's all fine. Oh, someone needs to mod Michael Bublé now into Indonesia as a leader. Just as the agenda, I just haven't met you yet. If you haven't met him, he loves you. As soon as he does, though, nothing but Christmas songs and death. Gaul! Oh, I found Gaul! He's a person. I've just met you, Gaul. You love Christmas songs, don't you? Oh, Woolen just took all its troops back. That's boring. Anyway, where were you? Oh, you're there. Ooh, I've got some boots with your name on them. Oh, and Kublai. Right next to them as well. Nice! They've got slightly stronger cities, but I mean, they don't look that strong. Haarlem is gone as well, which means I believe the Netherlands are only on... Oh no, they do have 2 cities left. Okay, The Hague is here. There's a capital just underneath. Do we go to The Hague first? I'm going to do some more scouting briefly, see if I can't see... Oh look, there's the city. Okay, I mean, honestly... They're not really going to survive, are they? So I might just start counting this down. It has currently been 1 turn since I met Kublai and Gaul. Just let's keep a little memory of this one. 1 turn. Samarkand, nice. So on turn 2, I kind of, the loading between turn 1 and 2, both of them have just denounced me. Okay, well, I think that's harsh. But, you know, who am I? Who am I to say? I don't know what I could have done differently to make the world like me anymore. I've been a sweetheart. The world's sweetheart. That's what I'm going to describe myself as. Faith-wise, I could be buying more boats, but actually I'm going to use my gold to get builders. I was going to use some faith, but yeah, might as well just save my faith for more military. Why not? This is turn 2, by the way. Just scoping out the first and best place to attack. I think this lovely isolated little 4 population island sounds good. Between turn 2 and 3, I'm told off for not having, you know, having too many units by the borders. We ignore that. Those are empty threats because honestly, what are they going to do to us, you know? There's The Hague, by the way, taken, and don't build walls. That is what I like to call rude. Rude, rude, rude. I mean, there is a hurricane ready just to smash these walls to bits, but what you gonna do? The Netherlands are gone. I did take them out first. I told you I would. Loyalty-wise, there's a bit of a problem because it looks like Kupe has cities round here. There's Kupe's capital, and it's a 14 pop capital, so I think I know where this navy's gonna go. And just have a look, and yes, formal war time. Mongolia is literally my only trade partner this game, and I'm really enjoying it. Mongolia haven't met Kublai. They're just across the water. I guess again, I keep just assuming that horses like to travel across water, as we know, probably very unlikely. Going to these warriors, yeah, movement-wise, a bit of a problem for them. I do want the warrior to be able to attack maybe next turn. We'll have to unhook them next turn. But anyway, we've protected and surrounded this city. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Beijing does have walls. Oh, hello. So I'm going to do some pillaging and start smacking that city. Wow, that's actually slightly tougher than we're used to seeing. I say slightly. They did 8 damage to my young. They're just... I can't tell you how powerful this rush is. It's so good. So good. There's a Kupe city just here that I've spotted, but I don't want to let that distract me. We want to head south with this fleet to go after Kupe's capital. That's the prize. Okay, so 1 attack, and we take the city with an amphibious attack, keep it, and the loyalty's already there. I mean, I'm going to move Victor across, but that's already amazing that we've managed to pull that one off. Perfect. My caravel is nearby, so we can start attacking this city now, which we could do, same turn, and bam. This was turn 4, by the way, I think, since I've met them, so we are keeping the pressure on nicely. Going to put Embrasure on Victor because now if I do decide to get another boat into the action, it'll start with a promotion, which is quite handy. We like to see such wonderful things. Oh, we're actually just about to get the Warlord's Throne. That's amazing. Oh, hello. Oh, Kupe actually has enough combat power to take out one of my Yongs. goodness. You know what I say to that? I say rude. How rude. Okay, so we've learned to be careful. Careful of Kupe. I think we can handle Kupe now that we know. Now that we know that, you know, he has a dark side to him. I say dark side. He can actually stand up for himself. How dare he? The Warlord's Throne. The Warlord's Throne is now in place and enables me to be able to delightfully get 20% extra production in all of my cities when I take over something. So that's handy. Let's get Armani quickly. I'm going to stick her into this city for now, but we can pop her into a city-state in a little bit. Also, don't mind me whilst I take this city from you, China. That's the... oh, loyalty is not so good on this one. Okay, Victor, you might have to just move yourself down for a second. Beijing won't take long to take. I've got a unit that's going to sort of come in and attack it. I've got too many troops in the area. It should be fine. It's just mainly the problem of being able to get enough units through to attack it all at once. Look, here you go. There's another city-state that I'm attacking. Get a bit more gold from pillaging. It'll be a nice 8 population hub that I can claim on this little area. First city of Kupe is taken as well. Nice 11 a pop. Beauty. And now I'm just moving my caravels down, and we're just going to keep moving my Yongs. They're so powerful. They've got so much aggression. I can now just steal that settler quickly for some more visibility and hit this city. I think the capital should be dead in a couple turns as well. Oh, that was the Great Lighthouse. All of my boats are now faster. just in case we needed more of a boost, we now have one. Switching over to Merchant Republic so that I've got exploration in. There's more production towards districts, more gold for my nation. It's all lovely. Colonial officers will give me a bunch more loyalty. We'll put oligarchic legacy in. Conscription is still very useful, and anything that gives us more faith is good. I might just put in... No, put urban planning in. No, hang on. No, we need a green card. Governors give +2 loyalty. That's nice. Oh no, first envoy counts as 2. I was saving that one because I had some envoys to take over Mexico City. Like so. Just gives me a little bit more visibility and shows me that there is a city from Kublai down in this area. So we need to keep an eye out for that. Make sure it doesn't surprise us later. Is that Kube's capital? Oh, nope, not quite. Not quite, but very close. Oh, hello. Crouching tigers. That's not a fun thing. I wanted to bring all my troops in and stage some sort of naval landing, but I'm not going to be able to do that if you're crouching tigering me. Dear oh dear, I disapprove. 100 out of 100 disapproval. Anyway, I think that's the war's broken of Beijing, so we can stage like a little landing here, and yeah, okay, we've actually got a nice place to stay here whilst I try and figure out how to attack this city. That would be a good one to take if I could. In the meantime, 1, 2, and 3 attacks. Marikand is taken. Perfect. Right, attempt number 2, and that is Kupe's capital taken. On turn 117, we move on. Ever onwards. Oh, Mongolia finally decided to denounce me. I sort of understand why you may want to denounce me. Oh, hello, look at that eruption. Oh, these are some good tiles. Another game. Another game we would have gone absolutely crazy on those tiles, but for now, we'll hold back. Should we go knocking on Gaul's door? Should we see what's in here? I think we should. Formal wartime. Let's go. Let's go and see what we can see. An 8 population city without walls. Oh my lord, it's like Christmas. 1 attacker, 2 attacker. In comes the caravel. Discovers Mount Kilimanjaro and then takes a city. What a busy day. Oh, it's like Victorian Britain all over again. Go and attack somebody, find a mountain, climb it, call it a day. Praise the Queen. Oh, busy, busy day. Right, we're hitting Beijing a bit harder now. Plus, I just picked up a knight for myself to go and see if we can help a little bit. I'm gonna just, yeah, give myself a promotion, charge, and then we'll run in from this direction. I think we've got the city nicely surrounded now. It's all looking pretty tasty. Beijing will fall without too much issue. Oh, and I can found a religion. Oh my word, what a wonderful thing for me if I could actually find where is the religion gone? Oh, it's here. I can find it on top of another religion. I'm going to do it just because I can. Let's call it Chaos Lion. And give myself a Zen meditation for a few more amenities. It really is not going to do a huge amount for me. But what can you do? Pilgrimage as well, bit more faith. It's, I think, literally like 3 cities, maybe. Yeah, 3 cities are following it. It's really a waste of time. In fact, if anything, it was a terrible idea doing that, because now I've taken an amenity hit and a loyalty hit for all of the cities that don't follow my religion. So yeah, that was probably a terrible play, but I just couldn't help myself. Sometimes you have to make the terrible plays so that you can laugh. 50% cost to faith purchasing, you say? I like the idea of that. That sounds really fun. Will you put it through? Will you do it? Gold. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. I have quite a bit of gold. Lovely Gaul city with another harbour. It's like the AI are like, what does Ursa need in this game? Gold, you say? Well, let's just flood the game with as many harbours as he can get his little sticky mitts on. Sticky Ursa mitts. All in the truffles. You know, they're actually doing a little bit more damage against me now. Their random galley attacks are hitting hard against my youngs. Fair play. Credit where it is due. They are just sacrificing troops left, right and centre, just throwing them towards me in order to try and clear my units out. And I like that sort of crazy, hopeless tactic. It's good fun. It's amazing to see. I'm sorry, instantly creates an ironclad, you say? Oh boy, that's a lot of fun. Where's the ironclad best used? I think, yeah, definitely over towards Gaul. Let's just throw an ironclad into the mix. What could go wrong? Also, there's Beijing, and with it comes Machu Picchu. It's loyal? This city's now loyal? Oh, goodness me, that makes a big difference. Onwards we go. So, I just need to take Gaul's capital and then Mongolia, who are there. I'm gonna need a new fleet to take on Mongolia. If only there was a way that I could do it. Oh wait, yep, nope, the AI, they made it all boats so that they were half price. Yep, I think we'll be fine. I accidentally just circumnavigated the globe as well. I imagine I had no intention of doing it. I just was sat in my capital and went, right, the right-hand navy, off you go, just head right. Left-hand navy, you go left, because of course east and west, I don't understand what these concepts are. And then eventually I was just attacking and blowing up everything in sight, and eventually they met each other in the middle and they were about to shoot and fire at each other, and then one looked over the deck and saw the eyes of a fellow admiral that they hadn't seen in approximately 900 years and went, no, don't shoot, they're allies, we've done it, we've proved the world is round. And then the other fleet just got a little bit like trigger happy and shot anyway, and then the history books forgot about that bit because it was a bit gruesome. That's what I like to think happened, but who knows really. By the way, when you're in these epic fights, I don't need any more of Kublai's cities, really. There's a few there, but they're not really on my way, they're not really helping. So when they offer you peace, and they offer it for a lot of money, you might as well take it. Although annoyingly, they offered me gold per turn before, and now I can't get to it because that option is now greyed out, which is a bit unfortunate. Don't know why it would do that, but sure. Okay, well, we'll come back to them later. Peace is no longer on the table, apparently. Well, there's Gaul's capital, by the way. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. We don't want to have to fight that just yet unless I'm ready to, which, you know, I'll be ready to very soon. Just move you to there, attack, take this lovely 5-pop city. Delicious. Now we're ready to strike. Now we are ready to attack. Okay, let's just bring the Admiral in briefly. Oh, no, the Admiral is too advanced for these youngs. I mean, the young rush was just so powerful. The game has just got utterly confused by it, and nobody knows who or why these units are here. All right, I did end up making peace with Kublai because I was like, he probably is going to give me lots of resources, and so he has. Look at that. Just bankroll me for a second. Thank you so much. There also is Kupe out of the game as well. Goodness me. We are burning through this. Era score, we're at 94 out of 60. I think they've got 6 turns left in the medieval era. There's a real risk we may end up winning this game before we leave the medieval era. That's the crazy thing here. The military emergency failed because the person who brought it up is now dead. That's really what that sort of meant, and yeah, pretty brutal. But such is the dice roll. Gaul's capital has been taken, and yeah, such high population, it was only ever going to stay with me. They've only got a 5 population city here, that's all they've got. I don't even need to bother to take it on. Sorry, Mongolia, you were my bro, you were my pal. but no more. Today, war has been declared, and my sea cavalry, with a sheep's bladder on its head, nothing but sheep's bladders, that's the ceremonial headdress of my people ever since we got ruthlessly murdered in words by Mongolia. You wouldn't put a sheep's bladder on your head, would you? And I was sort of about to send him the photo of me with my new sheep's bladder I got for Christmas, thinking, oh, okay, no, I'd never do that, I promise, no. Actually attacking from both angles. I bought this little new navy here just because I fancied it. Can I? Oh, I can't quite attack right now, but I can make an ironclad and get that to attack instead, which I did. Hehehehe, lovely. Yeah, that's right. Slam your galleys into my 64 strength city. It's the only way, Mongolia. It's the only way you will try and stand up to the might of Ursa. It's not. You literally could do anything else, and it would probably be a better option than what you're doing right now. Anything else. 1 attack, 2 attack. Can my caravel do it? No, my caravel is just not playing ball today. Dear oh dear. Tell you what though, being able to buy boats for 600 gold, my uniques, really handy. Very, very cheap. I do like this discounted market rate. It's like the AI was like, you know what, we know we're going to lose this, so can we just hurry things up a bit? Just, you know, you might need more boats. Just let yourself have more. And I'm sort of thinking, I don't really need them, but okay, we're going to do it, you know. Medieval era ends in 3 turns. 3 turns. Just start gathering my units up and around this city. I could ironclad slam into it, actually. That's not a bad move, but I think I'd rather have the Yongs in just to do some wall damage first, and then the ironclad will come in a second. Don't mind me, though, Mongolia, if I just buy some city defences. There's a nice boat to come and keep you company. I even got a great writer to write about my victory. No doubt they wish to tell songs about how glorious I am. What I'm going to just quickly do is just remove some of my escort units from my weaker Yongs, and these 2 are my double promoted ones, so I'll just back everything off a little bit. Move you to here. This can attack with 72. Can I just say, this is really annoying. Every time you move past land, the escorted troops will just jump off. It's like, why? Why did you do that? Follow the boat's movement. It's just such an annoying little glitch that seems to happen every single time. Is it going to happen again now if I do? Yeah, look at that. Look, that is not the movement. That is not the movement I want. Thank you. Good. Is this ironclad attack going to be enough? Too much? Oh, it's not quite there, is it? Not quite there. Next turn will be the one. Ignore the fact that this city just flipped. That's an embarrassing stain on my run. There we go. And turn 128. 128. We have the victory. Can I just say, is this not one of the most powerful military runs specs or strategies you've seen? It's so good, and why Indonesia are just overlooked all the time at being such a powerful civ. They're so good. Victory. The strategy is magnificent, and I would recommend that if you want to give domination a go, or if you want to try the naval tech out a little bit, they're a really, really good way of doing it, because people overlook the power of upgrading with gold. So you buy or you produce really weak units, and then you upgrade them with gold using the mercenaries cards, doing it at half price, and actually trying to build an army at the end of the game. It's a really, 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 really good strategy. And Indonesia getting the frigates 2 technologies earlier, effectively, so towards the end of the medieval era as opposed to the Renaissance, it makes a massive difference. And the fact that they don't have NITA as well is just even better. Look at that. Peace in our time is our slogan here. Yes, it will be peace. The world sleeps, that's why. Buildings constructed. That's pretty good for me. I like to think that I burnt more to the ground, but what are you going to do? Look, this is how quick the rush went. I think I started on turn 97? 96, 97, and we were done by 127. So we did it in 30 turns. The entire game swept in 30 turns. That is a snowball. Look at that. I only founded 1, 2, 3, 4 cities, and the 4th one was a bit of a troll city. That's all I needed. I didn't need any more than that. And actually, look, I scientifically kept up with the pack for most of that, as much as I needed anyway. Culture-wise, I did a pretty good job at, again, staying in the pack. That's all I needed to do. Faith, again, in the pack. You can see a theme here. Gold, this graph is that's just murder on your eyes. Every time I look at that one, it's like, bleh. Wonders constructed. As you can see, I constructed none. You can throw Venetian Arsenal into that if you want there to be a really fun strategy of just building boats forever, but I don't actually think you need it. You should be done with the game by the time Venetian Arsenal is useful, so that's fine. Total religions founded? Nice. Look, I did actually get my final religion, and I only got that because I kept stealing holy sites. Yeah, it's that was quick. That was very quick. I have 32 cities, and they are all extremely messy. Everyone's unhappy, everyone is upset about what I've done, but in this new world, I can rebuild, I can reclaim, I can build theatre squares and entertainment complexes and water parks, and we can have parties, and we can play blackjack and eat sweets and wear bladders on our head, like the traditional Indonesian garb. We don't really. We just sort of took it because we were bullied, and we're owning the bullying, you know? We're making it our thing. That ended up being a little bit more of an efficient game than I kind of expected it to, so thank you again for the amazing idea to the channel supporters. Remember, you can support this channel by subscribing and sharing this video and commenting and doing all the things to help me defeat the algorithm, which is doing its best to suppress the might of the sheep's bladder, but you too can fight against it by helping me break out. And again, thank you all for your support. I'll see you in the next A to Z video soon. Goodbye. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Sean Gratis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy. Thank you for all of your support, and everybody that supports the channel generally. You're all brilliant. Thank you.